sharing my screen. Let me know if it's visible.
Yes.
All right. So my server I'm connected with. Okay, so I'm remotely connected to one of my machine. So let me show you how exactly we connect to a remote machine. So you guys know this remote desktop tool, right? This one, remote desktop connection. So with this, I will be connecting to my one of my lab server. Okay, this is the IP address of my lab server. So I'm connecting to this machine remotely. Right, so it's a 2012 server, Windows Server 2012. Okay, so in this we will be configuring Active Directory today, and we'll see how exactly Active Directory is configured. So on a server operating system, we have some server manager. Okay, this tool you don't find on client machines, right? On your Windows 10 or Windows 11, you don't see something called server manager, but in a server operating system, you will see server manager. You have options which will help you to manage and discuss this in an initial class, right? What is a system, why it is useful, what is the difference between server operating system and client. We have discussed this, right?
Yes.
Yep. So server operating system, as you can see, we have something called server manager inside a server operating system, a server machine. So in this, we have options wherein we can manage an operation with. So options like Active Directory and all. So we have something called roles and features. So we can add some roles and features on this machine. Let's take a look. So I'll get a wizard to add any role or a feature on this machine. So I will say, yeah, I have to install it on this machine. Next. So here I have some roles available. Active Directory, Certificate Services, Active Directory Domain Services, Active Directory Federation Services, Lightweight Directory Services, Rights Management Services. Okay, then we have remote access, DHCP, DNS. Okay, all these server roles are available in a server operating system, server manager, which you can manage an organization. So today we are going to configure Active Directory Domain Services, ADDS. Okay, I'll add the feature. Let's say next. If I want to select additional features, I can select some additional features with this role. So like group policy management comes by default when you're adding Active Directory domain services. Group policy management comes automatically. Rest you don't need to worry about. You can just say next, next, and then you can install the feature. So once the role gets added, then we will see how exactly Active Directory is configured. Okay, we'll create a new forest. Okay, and then we will create users, objects, computers in that forest, and we'll see how exactly it works. Confusion with this part, server manager, clear है या कुछ confusion है?
Yes,
Clear.
clear.
Okay. So the role has been added. You can see on the left side we see something called ADDS, Active Directory Domain Services, and there is a yellow flag notification. It says the role is added, but you need to promote this machine as a domain controller. So now you have to create a forest. Okay. So here we are adding a domain controller in an existing domain, adding a new domain in an existing forest, or we are adding a new forest. What are we doing exactly? We are creating a new forest. Forest is nothing but the first parent domain which gets created in an organization. Okay, if let's say you have an existing forest, you just want to create a new domain inside a forest, then you have to go with this option. It's a child domain, right? Adding a new domain in a existing forest means you have this domain as a child domain, but we're creating a new forest. That is the first domain which is getting created in the organization. I'll go with the domain name as mujahid.tech. Okay, let's say we are creating a company that is mujahid.tech. All right. So now we have to give a password over here. Create a password. It's still loading. All right. Let's give a password. See next. The DNS delegation option. We don't need this delegation, so we can proceed. There will be a NetBIOS name get created for this forest name that will be Mujahid. That that is nothing but your domain name. Okay. Next. There will be some database folders which gets created for the Active Directory to save the Active Directory data like the log files and all. So there will be three folders like the NTDS, that is the database file name for Active Directory, and then we have sysvol folder that gets created whenever we are configuring an Active Directory server. Okay, then we just have to review the configuration and then proceed with the installation. It will do some prerequisites check just to ensure if everything is in place or not. If something is missing out, it will give you an error over here. So you guys will be accessing this. Okay, prerequisites have been passed successfully. So everything is in place. You can see the green check box, right? So all prerequisites checks have been passed successfully. You can proceed with the installation. You can just click on install. What happened? Okay. My mouse is behaving strange. Okay. So, in order to connect to this machine, you guys can use TeamViewer. Okay. So you can just use this ID inside your TeamViewer and you can connect to this machine remotely. You guys just need to install this software on your our desktop, TeamViewer software, and you can connect. You can connect and you can practice. I'll show you what exactly you need to do when you connect over here, how you can create your own lab environment. I'll show you in detail. Okay, it's taking some time. So until that get uh, configured, we'll go to TeamViewer. Okay, so you can use this ID. Once you're connected, you can create your own virtual machines on this server. How you can do that is you can go to Windows, you can go to, where is it? You can go to the Hyper-V manager on this machine, and inside the Hyper-V manager, you can create your own virtual machines. Okay, like you can see, I have some virtual machines already in place. So these are my previous candidates from the last batch: Fahad, Nazim, Raza, Sunil. So they used to create their own virtual machines. I also create the same type of virtual machines. Guys, am I audible? I'm not getting any acknowledgements. Don't hear.
Yes, you're
Yes,
audible.
yes.
Okay. It's like I'm speaking to myself. So so these kind of virtual machines you can create, okay, and you can configure your own Active Directory server. So what I'll do, I'll delete all these virtual machines. These are the previous virtual machines which we have. Okay, the Active Directory installation is completed and it is looking for a restart. So it's getting restarted. Let's go back. Yep, this is done. The server was successfully configured as a domain controller. Now it is getting restarted. So like I was saying, once you're connected, you can go to Hyper-V Manager and you can create your own virtual machines with your own. So there won't be any disturbance between you guys. Okay, anyone can practice at any time. So you have your own dedicated machines. Okay, you can
Okay.
create your own dedicated machines and you can practice. You can continue from wherever you left. So there won't be any disturbance.
Okay.
Radhi bhai, we need access for individual.
TeamViewer you have to install on your machines. I mean, whichever laptop or desktop you're using. It's just a software. You can just Google and you can install it. And once it is installed, you can use the code which I was showcasing. I will put it in the WhatsApp group, and you can just use the connection code, and you can log in. Okay, let's connect back. No, it's still not restarted. Still in the process of restarting. If anyone has TeamViewer, you can give a try right away, and we can see if there are any issues with accessing. Just install it right away, and once the VM is up and running, we'll try to connect.
Like I have installed it.
Okay. Sorry.
How do we connect to your machine?
I'll let you know once I'm inside the machine. I'll give you a code which you
Okay.
need to use. Still getting restarted. I just did a full start. Let me just see. Okay, it's there. Back. Mhm. Straight. All right. Finally. these things take some time. Operating system. So it's a server operating system. So this is the challenge with server operating system. You have to have high hardware for better performance. Otherwise, it will be very slow. So I've got like 16 GB of RAM on this machine and 250 GB SSD hard drive, solid state. So since we have installed the Active Directory role, it will load all the Active Directory features and services. All the new services will get started. Sure. So that can also have an impact. Okay. So now since we have the domain added with the domain account, Jahid / administrator. So we have logged in with the domain account. So once we are inside the machine, now we can take a look at the Active Directory. Exactly it looks like. Since we have installed and configured, you can go to tools, you can go for Active Directory users in computer. There's something wrong with this. Mm-hmm. Okay. So there is something of mention of Active Directory. I think I know why it is happening. But before we start with that troubleshooting, I'll show you how to connect to this machine first. So you can make use of this ID with which you can connect.
नजीब भाई ये आप न्यू सर्वर खोले ना अभी मुजाहिद नाम से
हाँ,
तो
ये
फिर
सर
इससे एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी का ऐड करना पड़ता शायद ना
एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी फिर से।
इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा जैसा पहले आप वर्चुअल मशीन खोल के जैसा एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी इंस्टॉल करें वैसे ही फिर इसमें नहीं करना पड़ेगा
हाँ, आप लोग जो आपके जो सेपरेट वर्चुअल मशीन्स रहेंगे उसमें आप लोग सेपरेटली कॉन्फ़िगर करना रहता।
अच्छा
जी, तो आप लोग को उसी से प्रैक्टिस होंगी ना, मतलब फिर से ऐड करना आप लोग फ्रेशली।
अच्छा
Active
ठीक
Directory,
है
you have to install the server operating system as well because it will be a brand new virtual machine, right?
ओके
तो आप ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम सर्वर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम इंस्टॉल करना है। मैं आपको ISO फाइल दूंगा, उससे आप लोग इंस्टॉल करेंगे। इंस्टॉल करने के बाद फिर एक्टिव डायरेक्टरी इंस्टॉल करेंगे, कॉन्फ़िगर करेंगे।
जी
तो ये आईडी है। आई विल मेक इट एज constant. Let me see. There should be a option. So Uzma, you can make use of this ID
Okay.
and you can connect. Enter this ID on your team viewer as partner ID and then say connect.
Showing an error. No
What type of
connection.
error?
No connection to partner. Partner did not connect to router.
Partner did not connect to router. Okay. You've used the same ID, right? 1408314
Yes.
824. Okay.
Yes. Yes. 208.
Just want to see if it gets changed every time or I can keep it as static. Hmm. Yeah, it's a static one. Let me try for my machine. That's 1408314. Mm-hmm. Wait for connect failed. Right. There should be something missing out here. Show your password. Okay.
Razi, it
Even
is
in virtual
asking me a
machine,
password.
It's asking for password.
Yes, Razi.
It should be empty. You can just say enter without a password.
No, it is prompting again for password.
It should be an empty one. I'm gonna have kept it as disabled. Password. have a password in place. Remote control. Yeah, it should be in the advanced. Let me give it a try with this one. Yep, that worked. So the password would be Azure AD. Let me put it in the chat. Else. Guys, case sensitive. Visible?
Yes.
Yes.
I think someone is connected already.
Yes, I have.
MSM. Okay. So just verify if you have all the access.
Okay.
Rajiv, for me, it again says partner did not connect to router.
So see, at a time on a machine, one person can connect. If someone else is connecting, the previous person session will get disconnected. So for that reason, I have separate virtual machines for each of you. Okay. What you can do is you can have TeamViewer on your own virtual machine, and whenever you're connecting, you should connect to your own virtual machine so that other session will not get impacted at all.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how you should be connecting and you should be accessing the labs. And let me just go back and show you how exactly you need to have your Hyper-V in place. So you have to go to the Hyper-V manager. Inside this, you will have your virtual machines. So here I will just stop this machine. Okay. So what you will do, you will create your own virtual machine over here. Okay. You have to right click, new virtual machine.
Okay.
Okay. You will create your own machine over here. Say next, give a name to the machine like VM. Next. Memory, it's better to give 4096, that is 4 GB of RAM. Connect to the same available adapter, Ethernet adapter. Say next. Create a virtual disk. Yes, don't do anything over here. Just you can change this value to a lesser value. You can give 20 GB over here as the disk space. Okay. Even give 10 GB. You store anything on your virtual machine.
Rajiv, this again depends on the properties of the physical machine, right? How much RAM it has.
Yeah, on the physical machine, I have some good amount of RAM. I'll show you.
I cannot allocate the entire RAM and the
Hard disk.
storage, right? Hard
No,
disk.
for a single machine, you cannot allocate, right? So you're not leaving anything then. So you have got like 16 GB available on your physical machine. Okay. On this machine, we have got 16 GB of RAM. So with 16 GB of RAM, like you can create at least four virtual machines easily. Okay, 4 to 5 virtual machines easily.
Okay.
Install an operating system later, or else you can connect the operating system file directly over here. You just have to browse, and I will show you where exactly the operating systems are. In the softwares, you will see Windows 2012 and Windows Server 2016 is also. I add, okay, yeah, with this 26, it's better to go with Windows 2016. Open this and just say next, finish. So now a VM has been created with Uzma. Where is it? So refresh. Says Uzma VM over here. Okay, you're controlling. You can say click on connect on the right side panel. So I'll do that for you. This is your machine. 2016 is getting installed. Windows Server 2016 is getting installed. You can just say next, install now, and then you can install your operating system.
Okay.
You don't need to have a product key. Windows Server, that's standard. Go for desktop experience, the last one, data center experience. Accept and then next. Go with the installation. 10 GB unallocated. Oh, mark this at least greater than 10 GB. Okay, let's cancel this. I'll go back to the Hyper-V manager and I'll edit the hardware. Where's the hmm. 20 GB is there. Oh, sorry, we are on Sunil's VM. Let me just shut it down because I need to edit. Turn off.
Okay.
I need to re-edit the hard disk size and change it to at least 15 GB.
Okay.
For that reason, we need to shut down or and then edit your hard disk. Expand. Should be. Let's make it 15 GB. Okay. Now let's connect. Alright, install now. Go with the last one. Next, custom installation. Now it's accepting. So let's go with 15 GB, everyone.
Okay.
And then your operating system gets installed. This installation will take some time because it's a server operating system installation. It will take some time for sure. Coming back to our Active Directory, which we have on the physical machine, this one. This has some issue because it's not allowing me to open the Active Directory console. This is the error I'm getting. I know why it's happening. I have to fix it out, but it will take some time. So I'll get it done offline. Okay, I have to remove the roles once again because the uninstallation wasn't properly done. The reason is because DHCP is already in place and DNS is already in place. And I had to remove these roles before installing the ADDS role. So that was the issue. So I'll have to remove everything and have to do it freshly. I'll get it done. Okay.
Okay.
But this is how you guys have to connect to your virtual machines and you have to install operating system on your virtual machines. Once the operating system is installed, you can start with the Active Directory configuration and practice creating users and all. We'll continue from this point in our next class. Okay.
Okay.
Razi,
Any
can you
doubts?
give us a list? Yes, Razi, can you give us a list of software that we have to download? One is TeamViewer.
Yeah, you just have to download TeamViewer on your machine. That's it. With the TeamViewer, once you're connected to my server, you have to connect to Hyper-V Manager. Okay, this is how you have to go to Hyper-V Manager. This is the Hyper-V Manager console. So this is a inbuilt role available in this machine. So once you're connected to this machine, let's say you're connected as Uzma is connected. So Uzma, can you just go to Windows, click Windows on your keyboard. Uzma, you there?
Yes, I'm there. Okay. Windows.
No, you have to be inside the TeamViewer machine. You have to type in Windows. I mean, click the Windows button on your keyboard.
Hmm.
No, it's not opening up. So when you click Windows, you will see this screen, right? Then you have to type in
Okay.
Hyper-V. Okay, you will see Hyper-V Manager over here. Just open Hyper-V Manager. Here you will see all the virtual machines.
Okay. Okay. ठीक है.
I will delete the previous ones.
So Razibhai, as you said, only one person can have access TeamViewer at one time.
For the physical machine, I said, but for that reason itself, we are having separate virtual machines for you guys. Uzma, you're doing something?
Yeah, I just clicked on Windows button. Sorry,
Okay,
it was not coming.
here you just have to type in Hyper-V and open Hyper-V Manager. Inside this, you will have your virtual machines. So, yeah, Mujahid. So
So
you have
multiple person can connect to a virtual machine.
yes, exactly. So inside the virtual machine, once the operating system is done, the installation is done in this one, you have to install the team viewer on this machine on your personal virtual machine, okay, and connect to your virtual machine directly. See, instead of using this id belongs to the physical machine, the local machine, right? Instead of
Yeah.
using this id to connect to the local machine, configure team viewer inside this machine. So once this Uzma VM is configured, she will have her own virtual machine. So inside her own virtual machine, she will install team viewer. ठीक है, टीम व्यूअर ऐड कर लीजिए इसमें. टीम व्यूअर ऐड करने के बाद उसकी एक पर्सनल आईडी रहेगी, वो आप डायरेक्टली. सो यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट द बेस मशीन एट ऑल. ये जो बेस मशीन है, इसको आप कनेक्ट भी नहीं होंगे, आप डायरेक्टली आपके मशीन में कनेक्ट होंगे. ठीक है,
This is
मुजाहिद,
quite
गेटिंग द पॉइंट?
confusing, Razi.
First,
कंफ्यूजिंग.
okay, first after installation of this Windows in the virtual machine, I have to
हम्म.
download TeamViewer again.
हाँ, क्योंकि मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ कि ये टीम व्यूअर से आप अगर आप कनेक्ट करेंगे, तो यू आर कनेक्टिंग टू द बेस मशीन, अ कॉमन मशीन which is common for everyone. Instead of connecting to this base machine, connect to your virtual machine directly.
Okay.
ठीक है, आपके वर्चुअल मशीन में टीम व्यूअर रख लो आप इंस्टॉल करके, वो
Hmm.
टीम व्यूअर को कनेक्ट करो आप सीधे. Instead
Okay.
of
Okay.
connecting to this team viewer which is on the base machine, connect to your own virtual machine team viewer. ठीक है, देखो भाई, ये भी एक मशीन है, इसमें भी टीम व्यूअर है. अभी ये जो मशीन
Okay.
आपका बन के रेडी हो जाएगा, इसमें भी टीम व्यूअर ऐड कर लो और सीधे इसको कनेक्ट करो. इंस्टेड ऑफ टू दिस टीम व्यूअर, कनेक्ट टू द टीम व्यूअर इनसाइड योर वर्चुअल मशीन. तो आपको ये बेस मशीन से कुछ कुछ करना ही नहीं है, आपको कनेक्ट ही नहीं होना है बेस मशीन को. आप डायरेक्टली आपके मशीन के अंदर कनेक्ट होंगे, आप आपके मशीन के अंदर प्रैक्टिस करेंगे.
Okay. Okay.
यू अंडरस्टूड राइट उस्मा?
Yes. Yes.
But Razi, even to create a virtual machine, now we have to connect now, whatever ID that you
Definitely,
have provided.
definitely, you have to
So
connect.
first,
See,
at
as
least
of
for
now, you
first time.
connect and you have to configure. So in that way, see, we don't have a greater audience be practicing at the same point of time. Guys can communicate with each other. You have a WhatsApp group. ठीक है, अभी कोई practice कर रहे हैं क्या? Okay, let's say if someone is practicing, you can choose another time slot, or else you guys can connect together and practice, right? वैसे भी कर सकते हैं. वी जस्ट हैव
Okay,
थ्री
Razi.
पीपल. ठीक है, आप लोग तीन हो, तो आप लोग क्या है, साथ में कनेक्ट होके भी प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो, या फिर टाइम टाइम डिवाइड कर लो. आवर्स में आप कनेक्ट होंगे, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर वर्क शिफ्ट आवर्स. ठीक है, अभी लास्ट बैच में कोई थे मेरे पास जो नाइट शिफ्ट करते थे, तो दे यूज टू कनेक्ट एट नाइट आवर्स, एंड द अदर पीपल यूज टू कनेक्ट इन डे आवर्स. So like that you can decide and you can connect at your convenience.
Okay,
ठीक है.
Razi. Got it.
Hmm. Once your VMs are up and running, once your VMs are ready, you will be independent. you can connect directly to your VM.
Yes.
Even let's say your VM is shut down or something, then you can still connect back to your this base machine, and you can see what's happening inside your Hyper-V. If your VM is off, you can turn it on, and then you can connect. So it's flexible. Okay, you can connect anyways. This will take time, guys. This will be very slow since it's a server operating system getting installed. So that will take some time. Okay, similarly, you can create your own VMs. I'll delete the previous ones so there won't be any confusion. Use the same configuration, guys. 4096 and then 15 GB of hard disk.
Okay, Razi.
All right, I'll stop the recording. So, any doubts, any confusions today's session? Active Directory installation is simple, right? So you just have to use the manager wizard and go with the flow. You just have to give the configuration names, I mean your domain name, your administrator account details and all, and then create the. So tomorrow we'll continue from there. We will see once the Active Directory is installed, how is and what are the options we have inside Active Directory, like user creation, account management, and group policy management inside Active Directory. All those stuffs, organization units, how to create OUs, and how to place objects inside separate OUs. We'll see all those stuff. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, guys. Yeah. Uh, if any challenges with the lab, or if you're trying to connect and if you have any issues, just ping me on WhatsApp. I'll take a look on that. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Yeah. Take care. And sorry, on the fee structure, still anyone hasn't paid? Okay, it's only you have paid already. So there are a few guys who haven't paid yet. I think they were waiting for the salary, for the month salary. So yeah, I'll make a reminder on the WhatsApp group. Thank you. Bye bye.